Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Point and Fail, where we last left our dear Alexander. We were going to the Isle of Wonder.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Because I have a dangling participle.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Which just reminds me of a very stupid movie. It's called Oscar. And it's 90s, very much so. And Tim Curry is in it, and he plays a linguist, I guess. And he's trying to teach Marissa Tomei better English, like to get rid of her accent. And at some point in time, he says, "Oh, she's got beautifully rounded diphthongs." To which the response is, "Yeah, that's what got her into this mess in the first place." I'm okay. What was I doing? I'm going to use this dangling participle on the bookshelf.
Hello, bookworm. I have something you might be interested in.
Well, what is it this time?
I found this little fellow lost on another island.
Coming home I am too.
There you are, you naughty boy. I told you not to leave the island.
Glad I am seeing you too.
A most solemn celebration.
Okay.
So, you found my dangling participle. I
sorry,
suppose
what
I'll
now?
have to give you something. Let's see now. Was it a rare book you wanted?
Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Well, then none of these will do. They've been sitting in the sun far too long and must be well cooked by now. This one is far more rare. A delicious little tidbit.
The puns.
Thanks.
They burn. Okay. Can I look at it? Is it this one? No, it's the one marked rare.
Alexander is carrying a rare book from the bookworm. The words in the binding are very faint. The something something riddle book.
Can I read it?
Alexander is carrying a rare book from the bookworm.
Fine. I'm gonna look at the,
Wow. Hiya, gorgeous. Oh, what a luscious-looking hunk of
I'm-
flesh you are.
I'm
Thank you. I guess.
uncomfortable.
Who are you?
How charming of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course. The femme fatale of all femme fatales. Know what I mean?
I'm so uncomfortable right
You
now.
know, I was just thinking it was time I found my 50th, another husband. It would be quite a horror, an honor to have me as a bride.
Wow.
Just look at my beautiful weaving. It's so light, so delicate. You'll never want to leave my little nest.
Okay.
It is a lovely web,
Yeah, it's
but
great.
my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, drat! The loss is yours. I'm sure you'll change your mind once you consider the advantages.
Yeah, the advantages of what? Do I still need to talk to her? I can't save here. So I'm gonna touch this.
Hey, don't touch that thread.
Alexander snatches the scrap of parchment, curious to see what's written.
Ah! Love. Okay.
The wind blows the scrap of paper from Alexander's hand, but he
Aw.
remembers what it said well enough.
Okay. That was a thing that just happened. Go. Jeez, okay. Oh, we got passed through the swamp. I'm not looking forward to this one. Okay. Okay. Go fast. Okay. Whew. Okay. I'm supposed to look at the hole in the wall. I think that's the hole
There
in the wall.
appears to be a hole in the garden wall.
Ah. Watch out for the snapdragons to go.
Through the hole in the wall,
That is
Alexander
the
sees a land that resembles a giant
weirdest
chessboard.
thing.
Wow, it really is a hole in the wall. Zounds, those wallflowers sure are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective of them. Alexander can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir.
Okay, that was a thing that just happened. Let's play the flute, shall we?
May I have this dance?
Oh, my!
Yep, that's the thing that's happening, people. It's like, and we'll dance, and dance, and jazz hands.
Alexander stops playing the flute, but the wallflowers and snapdragons continue to dance, caught up in the music and oblivious to everything around them.
Give me the hole. That sounded weird. Sorry,
While the
I'm sorry.
wallflowers dance, Alexander snatches the hole in the wall.
Do I have what I need? No, I don't. I don't yet. Oh, it burns. Whew. Excuse me as I whip out my magic map.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
I need to go to the
Alexander
Olive
feels a
Crown.
strange pulling sensation.
Alexander, stop it. And we head north because we're going to the bookshop.
Jalo, how fare you? And what news have you from the castle?
Prince Alex, how I fare is close to boiling. Have you seen
Whoa.
the wedding proclamations around the village?
I have.
I've heard rumors of the wedding, of course, but I didn't want to believe it, and I never thought it would be so soon.
Cosima. Married. Oh, it is an unpleasant thing to swallow, friend. If only I knew Cosima wished it. Tell me about the Wazir, Jalo.
The Wazir? Now there's a dangerous subject. His name is Abdul al-Hazred. He came to the kingdom 15 years ago. The king was fascinated by his knowledge and his fine-sounding ideas. It didn't take long for al-Hazred to convince the king to trust him with the minor problems of daily government. You see, Caliph had a wife and a new daughter he wanted to spend time with. Al-Hazred became Wazir.
And now?
Well,
Are we
he's
both
had his eye
facing
on
forward?
Cosima ever since she was a young girl.
That is
And she
disgusting.
is the only thing between him and the throne.
Do you think he means to harm her?
Oh, I honestly don't know. I think he'd rather keep her as wife. But whatever his plans for the princess, he will use her to his best advantage. That's his way.
Dun, dun,
Perhaps he has charmed her. Perhaps she cares for him now.
The Wazir is capable of anything. And Cosima must be vulnerable and lonely right now.
Yeah. Well, in the last game, I turned
She
into a
has
rain cloud
always
and
instinctively
extinguished a fire.
distrusted him. Cassima
That
has a
was
good
a
head on her
wizard.
shoulders. I'd be surprised
I'm
if she's
good.
truly fallen for his words of love. I must return to the castle, Prince Alex, and you to your wanderings. May we both fare well.
Bye, Jalo. Okay, so, Mr. Dude, sir, I have this book marked R that I think you would much like.
I found this rare book, and I thought of your offer.
Very interesting. Oh, it is a wonderful riddle book. Riddles are much more marketable than spells these days.
I don't know why I'm singing this song.
I guess people believe more in mirth than in magic. Here is the spell book you wanted, and a fair trade it is, I must say. Enjoy it.
I certainly hope so. We shall see how rusty my spellcasting truly is.
That's right. You did spells. In that game we don't speak of.
Alexander is carrying a book from the bookshop.
Do I touch it? Okay, magic paint spell. Cup of swamp ooze, river Styx water, 1 black horse feather. Okay, awesome. Will not cast. Oh, whew. Make rain spell. Salt water from the sea. Vial sacred water, falling water, so much water. Charming, a creature of the night spell. A skull full of hot oak embers. A bit of sulfur. 1 strand of a pure-hearted maiden's hair. Huh. I have that.
This is the last page.
Okay, fine. I don't have any of the waters. And I need the last one in order to get the black horse feather. Okay. Exciting. We are in for some exciting times. Oh. Wait. Oh, I need to go to the pawn shop. Oh, Mr. Pawn Shop, sir. I need your tinderbox.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Good day. I don't need the fruit anymore.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
A tinderbox?
I believe I'll take the tinderbox.
Woo, tinderbox.
Very good, Prince Alex. Enjoy your tinderbox and bring it back anytime.
Thank you.
Okay, Sing Sing, I have a love poem for you. Well, it's not for you, as much as it is for... Is this a love poem?
Alexander has a love poem from a book in the book. Alexander has a love poem.
Yeah, I do. I have...
Alexander has a love poem from a book.
Oh, Jesus.
Alexander has a love
Ah, fine, that's great. I want the love poem.
There's no reason to use that there.
What? But there is a reason to use that there. Okay, walk here. Here we go.
Alexander holds out the love poem, hoping that the bird will deliver it to the same place she took the ring, in the chance that the receiver might truly be Cassima.
Oh yeah, that's right. We don't truly know that they're talking to each other yet.
The nightingale swoops down, grabs the love poem, and takes it towards the castle.
Sing, sing, my sweet. You bring another present. Let me see. It is a poem, Sing Sing.
What was it when I looked at you? What power has chained me through and through, and binds my heart with links so tight, I cannot live without the sight of you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Just
Alexander.
threw up in my mouth a little.
I was hoping he'd return to you. Take this to him while he waits. Hurry, my fleet one.
The little bird makes a delivery. It's a note.
Dearest Alexander, I cannot believe you are here, my friend. Please, please be careful. Abdul isn't about to let anyone interfere with his plans. Watch out for Abdul's genie, Alexander, and do not do anything rash. I am not without resources, and I will prevail if I can only find some small means of defense. Do nothing to try to get to me. You must not be endangered again for my sake. Greatly in your family's debt, Cosima.
Alexander's hand trembles as he reads the note. For the first time in his long search, he has heard her voice again, if only in writing.
Okay.
No words of love, only friendly concern. Friend. Is the maiden merely shy, or does she regard him only as a brother?
Alexander? Sometimes I'm just... Oh. I don't know what to say about you. Okay. I need my magic map.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
I need to go to the secret mountains, and once we are
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
there, we're gonna take a little break. Okay. Now, I'm gonna save here. Save. And we're, what do we call this? It's Copyright Cliff. Save, and next time we'll be heading up this wall, and I'll probably fall several times, just so that everybody knows it's a thing that's gonna happen. Okay, I will see you next time. Bye.